So we go back to elementary literally.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know how you had those elementary school pictures where you got all them little nappy head kids sitting under those sharp dressed faculty members at the top. That's how far back we go. I want to get right into it though. I know you're a busy guy. What experiences from your childhood or upbringing shaped the person that you are today?
That time that you say you don't remember, I kept pushing you in the line. You turned around and socked me when you had that green Celtic jacket. You say, you don't say you don't remember that.
You say that really happened?
Yeah, man, that happened. You thought I was joking. You remember you had the green Celtic. Everybody had that green Celtic. And I just kept on playing with you. I kept on pushing, man. Come on, man, stop playing, man, stop playing. I was like, shut up. You turn around, man. Bang, I said stop playing. Hey, I wanted to get you back so bad. The team turned around. I was like, dang, I got to take that one.
Welcome to the Pattern Disruption Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Rhymes. Let's break some patterns and start the show. I'd like to welcome everyone to the Pattern Disruption Podcast. This is the show where we break through the noise and we dive into the stories of those who've shaken up the game. But my guest today is somebody who embodies resilience, hustle, and most of all, transformation. You might know him as a personal trainer, pushing people to their limits, a mobile barber, perfecting his craft, an actor stepping into different worlds, or even a community leader making real impact. But beyond the titles, Armando is someone who's built himself from the ground up, facing challenges head on, constantly evolving and staying true to his mission of uplifting others. Today, we're going to unpack his journey, the wins, the lessons, and the mindset that keeps him moving forward. Armando, welcome to the Pattern Disruption Podcast, bro.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Appreciate you, Eric Rhymes, man. That was a dope introduction as far as the show introduction. I also appreciate the accolades, my brother.
Your story is layered with ambition, resilience, and all types of accolades. But what experiences from your childhood or upbringing shaped the person that you are today?
I'm sure it was many of things, probably some of the things that I might not have even learned as of yet. Because, in life, you're always learning. And a situation might come, God may bring a remembrance of a situation that did happen to prepare me and go through something in the future. I don't know, but I know the neighborhood, man, we was from Mac and Van Dyke, but we still had a lot of big mamas, you know what I'm saying? And we know in that time, growing up, we were still respectful to our elders and everything. We had to go out there and cut the grass, and we was out there hustling. And you already know my daddy was a pastor, after he came, from the streets, he started trying to get his life together by the time we moved on Seminole. Because that was, I started third grade. So all y'all knew each other already. Everybody was cool, cousins and everything. So here come the new guy, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, the neighborhood, man, taught me a lot of different things, man. I grew up a hustler. My dad, he showed me, man. I watched him. He showed me that if you want, you gotta go out there and get it. My mom, she was a hustler, so I grew up. She taught me how to iron, sew, cook. My daddy wake me up, and I used to be scared of my daddy. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, we reverence and respect, but I was also scared of him too, right?
Yeah.
So I remember one day he woke me up and said, hey, man, go shovel the snow. It's probably like about 6 o'clock in the morning. So I get up. I'm like, dang. So I go shovel the snow, get back in the bed. He said, come down there. He said, hey, man, I thought I told you to get up. I did shovel the snow. He said, no, go over there across the Mac in Indian Village and go make some money in case your mama, you want to do something, got something, you go make some money. So I'm pissed, man. I'm cussing. I'm sure I was cussing under my breath, calling whatever, this and that. But man, after I knocked on them doors, man, and made that money, had that pocket full of money, came home, I was like, man, I hope he wake me up tomorrow.
But that's usually how it happens. And I don't know if you know it or not, but that's how you are. You like that today. So you turned your life around and now you're more disciplined. So you pushing people, you don't even know how many people you affect with the way you move and how you vulnerable. You show a lot of ability and still manhood. We already know what it is, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, right. I know.
a real person could connect with you because of, I know it's got a lot to do with what you went through, but you said Pops turned his life around and he went hard. That's what you did.
Man.
Yeah, that's what we're going to get into a little bit more about that part of your life. You involved in so many different industries, barbering, fitness, acting. How do all these different passions connect, and what drives you to, I know money is the main motivation, but I guess I would say once your acting career is full-fledged, what's the first one that you quit first?
Thank you, bro. I received that. You said once it's full-fledged, you ain't say if.
No if.
Well, shoot. The one I quit first is the factory job.
Okay.
I'm up out of there. Yeah. I mean, that's the whole point anyway, of me having my Armando's VIP cuts. I own those names, LLC. Armando's body right for the fitness. I own those things. So in any of them to take off, just something of my own, man. Something of my passion that God put in me to do, just like everybody else who we working for, slaving for.
So as somebody who mentors youth, what's because you do mentoring too.
JVWC. Just because we care, right here. My little brother, Demetrius King, man.
What's the most important lesson you try to instill in the next generation?
A lot of people say, "Oh man, you supposed to be a preacher like your daddy." This now, I say, man, I don't have to be behind a pulpit to be a minister of God, though. Jesus wasn't. He at one time that he was in the synagogue, whatever, and brought the word of Isaiah, this and that. But I used to catch myself, like my spirit, to the young people when he told me to say something to them before they got out the car. I used to always say, man, be a leader. Be a leader. Stay focused and faithful to God. I used to always tell them that. Be a leader, stay focused, and faithful to God. Everything gonna fall in place.
Be a leader, stay focused, and faithful to God.
Yeah, because if you follow other people, man, how you go hear God to follow your own dream? Because he give everybody something different individually. A lot of times you can't even listen to your own parents because he didn't give them the dream. So that's probably why they saying, "Oh, you ain't gonna make it," or whatever in different people's lives. Not that they're bad people. Just people just used to talking like that because that's not how they see it. So they give you the best of their know-how or whatnot. But he didn't give them the dream to see.
And so, how long have you been in film?
It was 21 or 22 after I got on the big stage. It was, it was a dream, man, of mine when I growing up. School plays, church plays, and then when I was out of town, I used to be sitting on that bunk, man, and I used to be just imagining, man, and it was just empty thoughts. You know what I'm saying? It was like calculated, allowing God to prepare my mind to be a better person, not just trying to get out, but learn how to stay out. And it started here and here. So like I envision a whole lot of things, man. I just thank God that I can truly say, man, if I say it, I mean it. I don't just talk.
Was that your mantra before you went to prison, or is that something you got after you got out?
Yeah, that was something that developed. I got locked up as soon as I turned 19. My birthday, March 7th, was coming around the corner. I got locked up April the 8th. And that was something, as I was in there, I was like the seed planted in the ground. And, he kept, God watering and cultivating. And in that time, I was growing. You know what I'm saying? That's just something that cultivated and grew as I put myself in the position and wanted to change. So it wasn't so much, oh, I'm in prison, because you could be in prison outside free in your mind.
Right. You were in college when you went to prison.
Yeah, yep. Fair state, man. Bulldogs. Yep. I had one foot on this side of the fence and one foot on that side. And it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like God say, you have a code, right? It's not gonna work.
Well, I know this is about film, man, but I do want to know if you want to talk about it. What led you to go to prison?
I wasn't focused. I wasn't, on the right path. It looked like it from the outside, but so therefore I made a horrible decision. It wasn't no mistake. It was a decision. So it was armed robbery, felony firearm and assault. 17 straight.
17 years straight.
Yep, 15 to 30 plus 2 for the gun.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a 19-year-old going in. What did you go into maximum security, or what happened?
Yeah, level 4,
You went.
level 4. You got level 5, where you it's max, but level 4 is the same thing. You got a lot of people that ain't never coming home. I was in one of them things you see on TV with the long hallway with the bars, all
Wow.
that other good stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, you a kid,
yeah,
basically.
yeah. A whole bunch of us,
So
man.
did you go in there with the mindset where you was it a cocky mindset?
I was already in the gang. I got in the gang when I was in Job Corps. I got in the gang, so I was in Job Corps. So I carried that to college. I'm in college. So when I went in there, it was like you didn't know, but what you seen on TV or maybe heard, now you about to experience it. So a lot of guys, when we was in quarantine, we got kind of cool. You found out who was in the same gang. So y'all basically like, man, we go stick together, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody try this, we go do that. We go do this and do that. So yeah, to the unknown and the stuff that be shown on TV, man, I don't care how tough you supposed to think you is. Listen, I'm sure everybody had something in their mind, tough or no tough.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it wasn't like I was I was terrified.
right.
I did. It wasn't like I was terrified and nothing like that.
So when you came out, was it any bitterness? I know you was probably analog when you came out. The world had moved past you.
Hmm.
How was that coming home?
Okay, well, I used to see people saying how they lost their parents, couldn't go to the funeral, people close to them. So I used to be on the bunk, man, praying like, please don't and God bless me where I didn't lose my parents, any of my siblings. My granddad and grandma on my dad's side was still living. Only my grandmother on my mom's side, she passed. I did have an uncle pass, but like, everybody don't have the same closeness to your heart.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So not that I wasn't, like dang, big cuz or dang my uncle, but or my auntie. But
yeah,
I'm talking about, and I'd be on the bunk, man. I might just have tears roll down just thinking about if they did. And
yeah,
I used to be praying, like, just let me get home to be able to just pop up on my grandparents, my grandmama, my mama, my daddy, and just drop some groceries off, cut their grass. Just let me, because these are things I was doing before I left. Before I got locked out, I was the one always catch the bus, go help my grandmama, go help my the other grandmama. You know what I'm saying? That was me anyway. So it's like when I came home, I just kept being me as far as in that light. I told myself I wasn't gonna leave out like I came in. So therefore, I would start working out, not just working out physically, but mentally. I'm going to church service, and I'm reading, and I learned Spanish, sign language, all these things. Just trying to sharpen my mind, and I prayed. I said, you know what? I took responsibility and accountability to say I got myself in here. It wasn't my co-defense who told on me. In the streets, of course they weren't supposed to say nothing, all this little stuff.
right,
But if I took time to put it off on somebody else, then maybe I wouldn't have transformed my mind.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I would know God wouldn't have been at work with me as much. So he had to, touch my heart and really understand the depth of it, that it was me. That there was some stuff in me that I couldn't blame it on my parents. My dad used to be extra strict, this, that. Skip all that. It's you, Armando. Get yourself together. So I prayed that I wouldn't be bitter, that my favorite cousins, they ain't right me. You know what I'm saying? These supposed to be my favorite cousins or my little brothers, they was little. They was like going on 7 and 10, but they did become grown. They got grown while I was still in there. They was living. I couldn't be worried about, oh man, they ain't right, man. Nobody come see me, send me no money. This man, you put yourself in here, man. You
Yeah,
put yourself in here. And I always been a hustler, even growing up in the neighborhood, cutting people grass, shoveling snow, paper route. Remember I had the paper route you know what I'm saying? So that was just me, period. God
yeah,
put a lot in me. And I just had time to sit down, man, because in there you got time to do a lot of retrospect. If you choose to. Because it's up to you. Yeah, it's totally up to you, man. Well, how you go allow God to work and shape and mold you. He the powder, you the clay. You just gotta surrender. So
yeah.
yeah,
So
I ain't
let,
come home bitter, thank God.
Well, did you come home with acting on the horizon at all, or was that something
Well, you know what? No,
horizon?
it wasn't my first thought. My first thought, I mean, I'm getting out trying to learn how to use this phone.
Yeah,
You know, yeah, I'm getting out just trying to be, learn how to talk to a woman again for real. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah, yeah,
For real, you know what I'm saying? I'm throwing my mountain bike on the bus, front of the bus, and riding to work, walking the rest of the way, and I'm on go. I'm just
okay.
trying to get some on my feet and foundated, as a normal regular citizen, as a man, you know, and a lot of stuff. Now I look back, like right now, some of the roles I be getting, I really can't take credit to say, oh, I went out and auditioned. I really searched for that. It'd be some stuff that is just all glory to God, man. So
Yeah. So
all different.
one thing about you, I noticed, I saw one of your monologues and you were doing all these different voices and different characters and like people from, it looked like people from different times. You know what I mean? Like medieval sounds and all kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Out
yeah.
of nowhere, I did with the two swords.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was big. I saw that, and you rarely get to see that in actors. That's kind of that's local a lot of times. You
yeah,
know,
yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you rarely get to see that. Well, so did you do any training? I guess I would say official, organized acting training.
Not so much. Eclectic. I've learned eclectic. I learned from this person.
Yeah,
I learned from this production. I learned from that production, and I'm serious about it. So I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention to what everybody telling me, and I put it in my arsenal. I
yeah,
hold on to it. I'm saying, okay, bam, they said this, and I'm watching. And then some stuff, man, you could have these two guys practice basketball under the same person, same hours and everything. This guy far exceeds this guy. It's just something that's in him.
right.
God just puts certain stuff in people, and to be honest, I think he put
Yeah,
it in, man.
yeah,
He
yeah.
put it in.
Sometimes people go. You can go to a communication school academy, and then some people just have it natural. They just get behind
Mm-hmm.
the camera and they know how to shoot the right angles. They know the feel. They just naturals at it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Not that I'm not go like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna take a class.
Right.
Yeah, I'm there. Most definitely, you always keep learning.
So yeah, you
Here and
don't
again.
have anything
Oh,
against it, but you just haven't did it.
I just haven't. I took a like a 101
Yeah,
class, the Marriage Harvey. He gave us, some insights, and do's and don'ts, stuff you had to be prepared to when you go to auditions and things and such.
yeah,
Right. It was like this. It was like really an introductory. It wasn't nothing like you really. He gave us a little something, you know, to get started, and if you were serious enough, you grab hold on to it and you kept on going. And God just blessed me to keep on going.
yeah, yeah. So what's a misconception that people have about working in film that you like to clear up?
That it's all fun and games, and we got money, especially us who starting out independent. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? We all got regular jobs, probably three, four, five of them, like myself. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't all fun and games, man. Certain stuff you got to do, like my mentor Alfonso, man, Alfonso Stedos, man. He always say that's his favorite thing. He say, man, this is stuff they don't see. Like we would be in the weight pit or something or doing. He like this is stuff they don't see. You know, because that's if it was easy, everybody be doing it, trying to get a certain physique, or you trying to prepare. You got to look in the mirror and become somebody else, hoping you convince all these other people. That's some pressure, man. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? At the same time, you stay a lot of time. I'll be at work, man. People thinking I'm crazy. Like I had people stop me, like, the heck, dog, what they talking to herself? But they starting to catch on. People know what I be doing. Some of them now, whatever. I'm like, I mean, I'm at work all day, so I'm working while I'm working,
yeah,
or whatever. But yeah, man, we ain't got no money and all that. I mean, some people doing decent, but I'm saying not, shoot.
yeah, yeah. That was going to be my next question. What's your process of rehearsing your lines?
Well, yeah, the mirror, might tape myself, the mirror, do it in front of my lady. And a lot of times it's for me, it's a feel. Like I can almost feel it. It depends on what role it is. Might have to do some research, because, for example, Rose Gold. I was the sheriff and I talked like I was from down south.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm like, okay, I'm the sheriff and I got to stop this car. I don't want the law enforcement people who in law enforcement or savvy as far as how they do things to be looking at me doing that role like, man, that's fake as a mug. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Even though movies are exaggerated, certain stuff you got to hype up to make it keep it interesting. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff go be it's the movies. You know, it's all make but I wanted to get it close as possible. So I'm at the light and I seen a brother, a sheriff. I'm about to play a sheriff. I rolled down the window. I said, hey. I say, I'm in the movie. I said it real quick. I'm in the movies, man. I need to know what you do. He was like, no, you know. I said, all right, man, thanks. You know, whatever, how you go behind the car. I didn't know that you supposed when they touch the back of the car to put their fingerprints on it just in case the car get away. They know that was the car they was with, and they also make sure the trunk ain't open and somebody jump out on them. I didn't know that, so I did it in the movie. I didn't know how I was supposed to walk away from the car. I said, do I supposed to walk backwards? And he's like, no, you ain't got to walk backwards, but you keep a peripheral, you keep an eye on them, but you ain't walking all backwards like you scared. And before you go up, I said, what about hold my hand? Because I would have held my hand on the gun. He said, no, you don't do that. You pop the button. Everything you grab is with your left hand, so your right hand is free to grab the gun if you got to. So I didn't know none of that. You know what I'm saying? I could have, if I wasn't serious about the craft, or I wanted to make it believable as possible, I could have just went and did what I thought. Hey, I'm sheriff.
Right.
Give me your ID and what you doing speeding or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But so that was something I studied. Certain stuff like playing the granddad. I got a part. People movers, dope movie. It's funny, man. It's nice. I'm playing the old man. I really ain't have to. I got a granddaddy that I watched all the time. You know what I'm saying? Other granddaddies. So that was like something I ain't really have to, study.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
So you knew
to prepare.
you knew how to be a caregiver just by your day-to-day life, basically.
Yeah. I got a granddad. I seen how he wore his clothes or he talked or whatever things and such. Now what I did do, I let my hair grow out. I let all this grow. So I get salt and pepper, and I let my hair in my head grow, but I can't grow it right here. So
Yeah.
that's why I started buying little cheap $5 hats. I ain't gonna go around looking that ugly. But I let my stuff grow for almost 2 months. I'm itching. I'm talking this stuff feeling bold. I'm looking crazy, but I wanted to look the part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted to look the part, so I sacrificed and did that. Just like in Jackie Wilson, I played his first wife's dad. It's back
Yeah.
in the 50s or whatever. So I shaved all my face off. Hey, it'll grow back. I got to play that part. Skip
Yeah.
a beard.
Yeah. I know. I met his daughter. We were doing some projects together.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, she the one wrote it.
yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, she the one. Yeah.
What's her name?
Deborah Wilson.
Yep.
I got a Detroit Spirit Award for that, man.
Okay.
Shoot.
And congratulations.
Yeah, I had a wig on it. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? So once again, like it ain't what you think. It ain't all hee ha ha. Sometimes you might be on the set. Man, I went to set 3 p.m. that day and they go home to like 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
Out cold.
Yeah.
Out cold.
Yeah. I was talking about that yesterday. I come from that background, and guess what? You might have got tired, but you're doing something you love, so it didn't seem like it was that long, did it? Let them try to get you to do that at that plant.
Oh man, that's a cold piece. I mean, people was taking breaks like, oh, it ain't on me. Let me go ahead and go to sleep. Got to get
Yeah.
freshened up and back on them. And
Yep. Yep. But it's one of those labors of love, man.
yeah, the
Yeah,
passion, the passion.
it
Yeah, it's
is.
gonna push you through.
How is it for you finding opportunities in acting?
Well, you know what, man? God ain't no joke, brother. I audition. I go audition and whatnot, and it's like I think 3 things that I literally auditioned for specifically. I got Dark Side of Beautiful. That's a premiere March 23rd. I've got the supporting lead role. Thank God. That's one of my first big ones. That's go hit the screen. And I literally auditioned for that role specifically. Head detective. I'm Mike Lumen. I literally auditioned for Gunplay. I did Gunplay. I got that. What else I auditioned for? I got Vindicated. I'm Ebony Tate's dad. You know Ebony Tate?
I don't.
Cold. She fire. And I'm her daddy. Man, listen. When y'all see how we dance on this screen,
Okay,
man,
and this is Vindicated.
Vindicated TV series, Detroit Crime Unit, Ron Elliott. He nice with it, man. Great director, man. He know how to. He got the balance to know how to, hey man, tighten up at the same time. Hey, look, this how I want you to. He give you the vision. You know what I'm saying? Now it's up to you now. This is where your skill come out to understand what he's saying and bring it. You know, just like any job. This is how you do the job. You know, this what we need. We need this many a day, and it's up to you to handle that. But yeah, man, that's gonna be fire. So what I said to say lately, man, I haven't even been auditioning, man. God been putting it on people's heart to speak my name at tables, man, but I'm not around.
Yeah.
The last couple plays I did, uh, movies. I just did it. Oh man, this TV series with Nitra Cole, man, it's so different, bro. Old school. I'm a number man. Gold tooth. Talking country. When I say y'all see this, man, I'm driving the old school car, man. Nice. Somebody spoke my name, man.
Let,
I've
let
been
me
getting blessed.
let me ask you something. What's the name of that movie?
Oh, that's called Wesson and Bagley. It's It's gonna be a TV series. Wesson and Bagley.
And
I'm
Bagley.
sorry. Wesson, yes, sir. The street, Wesson Bagley.
Okay.
Yep.
For us creatives, a lot of things we do, because especially actors, we put a lot into projects, and sometimes they don't make it. They don't come out.
Mm.
Yeah. And it's some of the ones that you really are looking forward to, and they never come out. I got two films. I only did two films back in
Mhm.
2011 and 2012. Neither
Okay.
one of them were able to come out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I kind of got a bad taste in my mouth for the business. And
Mm-hmm.
while I was on a sabbatical with my lip poked out because things kept going wrong, Tubi came around and the industry kind of left me behind.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually coming back into this again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of tiptoeing back in it because I'm making sure that I work with the right people. I'm making sure that if I get red flags, I pay attention to them.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just about the job. It's a lot of different things. But for you, are there a lot of projects that you've done that didn't make it to the screen?
I've been fortunate, man. I think it's only one. I think it's only one, man. I was this scene right here. It was different. It was one I could put in the books. I could put that in the books and say, as far as I was talking about range, and I could have that in the like, man,
Mhm.
I ain't gonna speak on the movie or whatnot. But at the same time, uh, it's a lesson that just like life, it's a lesson in everything. So you even got to try to look at the negative side, like all this, because I had still had experience. I
Yep.
still enjoyed myself. Of course, I wanted to come out, but I still had experience. I enjoyed myself, and I learned something. So, met people, got networking with different people.
Yep.
So I ain't gonna look at it like a total loss. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at the glass half full instead of half empty, and just keep it moving. Take that and keep it moving for the next project. Like say, crying on spoiled milk or whatever. But yeah, I still wanted to come out.
Exactly. And so back when my second film called Bianca never
Hmm.
came out, but I remember my goal was to be the first film that paid all the actors, because I worked a bunch of projects and never got paid. Well, I worked in crew. I was the crew on certain projects because I just wanted to be there.
Right. You learn it, experience.
Learning.
It's
Exactly.
your passion. You
Yep.
the payment that comes later. The learning was the payment. The
Right.
learning and experience was like the payment.
Exactly.
And it might be some stuff and some stuff I done did that I didn't get paid for.
Well, that's what I was
I
going.
mean, because you always got to crawl before you walk. It's like it's the past. It's like I want that part.
Yeah.
That's it's called sacrifice.
Right.
It might be a part where you feel like, man, this is what I'm worth at this moment. This is what I believe I'm worth. I should be getting at this moment. because I done proved myself. I did this, I did this, I did that. But it might be a part coming. They might say, man, the budget this and budget that. And it's going to be up to you to respectfully say, well, man, I, I can't do it. But if it's something that you really want, that's part of the payment. You've seen yourself on that screen with the book, doing something that probably was in your bucket list. And you're
Right.
like, man, I ain't about to pass this up. Skip it. I take that cut.
So nowadays, are you doing anything pro bono based on it being something that you really want to do?
I mean, that situation had to come about. I ain't saying like I'm about to go around doing stuff for free.
Right.
No, because I got to support my family and everything. And I know I got some talent. I'm bringing something. I'm
Yeah.
gonna bring it. I don't care what it is. I ain't coming smelling like no smoke. Smelling like nothing. I'm coming on time. I'm gonna know my lines. You know what I'm saying? I've been studying my part, character, whatever. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't hitting on nobody while I'm there. I'm coming. I'm meaning business. So it's
Hey,
like it's a job.
I
It's a
can hear,
job.
I can hear your fiance in the back like, no, you're
No,
not doing nothing for free.
yeah, she ain't here, right? But I mean,
Yeah.
and she might say some stuff like that, depending, and it depends on like, of course, like somebody might call me and say, "Hey, man, be an extra," whatever. That's on the lookout, man. You help each other, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if I ain't got nothing to do, I'll be an extra, man. But at the same time, it's like I feel kind of weird, man. Somebody calling me who might not even like nothing on Facebook, man. Ain't never supported me, not just to say even congratulations on something. You call and ask me to do something for free. That's kind of like, huh?
Yeah.
Like how you viewing me to even do that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I know I ain't Denzel Washington. I'm Armando King, but I'm saying, come on, man. To ask somebody that's kind of people do it too.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, I'd be like, wow, I guess because you think you so and so, and everybody say so. I mean, because really nothing we doing. I mean, I'm to be honest, it could change somebody's life. We don't know.
Yeah.
It ain't like Tyler Perry saying, "Come on, man, I got a role for you."
Yeah.
Denzel Washington, I got a role for you. You know that's life changing.
Yeah.
You know it's life changing. All the stuff we doing, man. I just miss out on the dead work, man. Hoping we even get on Netflix.
Yeah.
And I ain't trying to sound, say cynical or anything. I mean, but that's just real. I mean, we go see each other at the same Walmart and the same gas station, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to try to put yourself on a pedestal and as if you don't know, we're all interdependent. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get on somebody who's trying to make it just like you. Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you already know that the odds sometimes of this stuff going, it's got so much God in it. You know what I mean? It's more God and luck than what you doing, because at the end of the day, it's so many things that have to happen right for a movie to actually come out. First of all,
Mm-hmm.
you got to think from financing to shooting to distribution to, there's just so many different things that have to go right. So now you get to a premiere. Now you got to go and put it on another third party distribution center like Tubi. Yeah, you put it on Tubi, and you got to break so much bread with so many different people. It's
Mm-hmm.
hard to change your life on something like this, especially in the beginning. What
Okay.
types of roles do you hope to take on in the future? Because you gave me a list. That Weston and Bagley, it sounds like something that you're really looking forward to, because it's a series, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
different. It's not the same. I'm just a police officer, and like I said, I'm talking country. I got to go to. It's certain mannerisms. You know what I'm saying? I'm a number man slash after hour joint owner, and you know what I'm saying? The dark side of beautiful fire. I'm showing so many different talents, and that one, another one. Creature Jackson. We doing the fight scenes and stuff. Something that's everybody not doing. And I understand because of the budget. We ain't on no $1 million budgets. You know what I'm saying? We can't fly everybody to Australia to do something in the rainforest. Right.
Right.
So that's a lot of them, but I don't want to keep on the strip club. I'm selling drugs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Even though that stuff is real, it happened too, but yeah, I want to have a variety, a
Yeah.
range, Yeah, yeah. So I don't know, man. I might want to play somebody autistic, possibly. Um, somebody crazy, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever, where you seen split personalities somewhat or whatever, but yeah, I'm up for the challenge, man. I'm up for the challenge. The only thing I ain't gonna get off of that, but
You ain't putting no dresses on.
my man, I'll just I say the only thing I ain't gonna play. I mean, because it's enough. I mean, it's enough people, man. That's a part of them, and they good actors. Let them play it.
How do you want your work to as an actor to impact the audience?
Man, I admire Jamie Foxx. Man, his range is from here. I'm talking about awesome, man. We forgot when he did Ray Charles. We forgot he was Jamie Foxx, man. We
Yeah.
forgot he was Jamie Foxx. He done did the silly stuff, Django, serious. I'm talking about, and like that's like I feel, man, that I
He
really
wore
got
a
that.
dress though.
What?
He wore a
Oh,
dress.
he sure did. He sure did. But I already said, hey, but listen, but that don't exclude and discount the other stuff he did. You know what I'm saying? He still did that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about that. You
No,
know.
we love Jamie, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's my guy. That was, and you know what? I be thinking, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna do it. But it's almost like I'm really not about to judge nobody who do, because just like whatever role I play, it's the character. So in their mind, they might accept the fact that it's just a character.
Right.
Me, I just can't do
Yeah.
it. It's just, you know what I'm saying? And my self conscious, the person who I am in real life, won't tap in to that. But
Yeah.
they might feel like it's just a character, and they you know what I'm saying? They cool with it, and let them be cool with it. That's all, Hey,
Right. 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 So, what advice would you give an aspiring actor or actress that's coming into the game?
as far as just following your passion, man. Sometimes of course, don't do nothing that you really not comfortable with. But at the same time, don't be so caught up in it's gonna be sacrifice. You gonna have to make sacrifice or whatever. As far as money, job wise, time wise, whatever. But you still gotta try to have that balance, because that's real life. And because a lot of times we doing this stuff not only because of passion, and we want to reach our goals and feel good about the bucket list and some stuff that we had want to accomplish in life, but real life is that you want to be happy. So make sure you still got that balance for your family, man, because you don't want to put that in front of your family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. So, my next question would be: do you have aspirations to do your own thing, or have you already done anything? Have you produced anything of your own, or?
No, I haven't yet, and the only thing I was thinking about doing my life, writing a book. Mike Sears say he gonna help me write the book, and probably do
Shout out to
might
Mike
turn
Spears.
to a screen. That's my guy. My
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Might turn to a screenplay, man. Turn to screenplay. This, even though I tell the stories on Facebook and this and that, I don't tell them all the way in depth, and I don't tell everything. But a lot of people seem they kind of say I got probably a story to tell in that format that'll be interesting. So a lot of people keep saying that. So I was thinking about that.
Yeah. Which film out of you got Rose Gold, People Movers, out of all these films, which one do you feel like was the most advantageous for your career?
I really don't know. All of them was kind of like neck and neck. You know what I'm saying? Chocolate Kiss 2. That was dope. That was comical. Gunplay, that was like I showed the emotions, begging for my life, hanging by a chain. And Dark Side of Beautiful, I think that's gonna be the one. That's the 23rd.
So the
And then it's gonna keep on like an avalanche. People movers. Vindicated.
okay,
Voice and Bagley.
But the one you say that's you got the premiere coming up for, you say that's when? The 23rd, February
March
23rd?
23rd.
Oh, March 23rd.
March 23rd on my
Okay.
mama's birthday.
I ain't gonna keep you too much longer, but how can people get in touch with you, man, if they want to work with you or hire you?
I'm on Facebook, Armando King, and on Instagram, IG Armando King 76.
So, man, look, this has been a good interview. You know, I'm gonna support you regardless. I definitely want to tell us about your premiere on the 23rd of March. You do.
Dark Side of Beautiful. When I tell you, man, this mug got twists and turns. Everybody in the movie bited it. I'm next to my young dog, Miriam Ham the third, baby. Cole, young brother, man, he be natural, man. He on us. He on us, man. He as Bear. You know, he on a lot of stuff, but I'm just saying he went crazy with us or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my little guy, man. I'm in there, Giovanna, man, Pozan, man. She got an award for the movie, on the book. So she got an award for the book and made it to the movie, man. This Joker nice, man. It's not. He got a mixture of everything. It's a cool police officer. I'm the detective, head detective Mike Lumen, and it's sweet. It's almost like it reminded me of the Four Brothers. You got the Latino white brother. You got two black guys, but I'm older, Miriam or whatnot, and I'm talking about dog. We look so good together on screen. It's crazy. It's gonna be nice, man. It's our first film, man. But when I tell you, smell nice, bro. I'm excited. I mean, I got a chance to do a few things as far as when people be looking for talent, other than specific things that you could do that everybody else can't do. I'm speaking like 3 different languages in here.
Oh yeah.
Not that I know all 3 of them. I know one of them for real, but
Yeah.
but it was easier to learn the other 2 because I'm used to learning a language or whatnot.
Right. So you speak, what other language do you speak?
Spanish and I ain't fluent, but good enough. We can go wherever, and I'm gonna get us around where we gotta go. You know what I'm saying? And sign language, little sign language.
Okay, so you say Spanish, you're not fluent in it, but you could take us out of this interview in Spanish, right?
Gracias el Señor por todo. Thank the Lord for everything. Tu sabe,
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna highlight you, bro. If don't nobody else tell you, I'm proud of you. I make sure that any chance I get, I try to tell you.
Mm-hmm. That's fact. This ain't for show. The brother, me and him supporting each other, man. Big up each other. Iron sharpen iron. So I'm just as proud as you for because I've been watching you. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching you, and like just like you said, I'm probably encouraging people with my life story and the things I'm doing, how I'm moving, such as you, brother. You know, I'm watching you. Remember, we was running around Bill getting you ready for the for the marathon. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know, moved out of town, stepped out in faith. You know what I'm saying? Moved from your comfort zone. Yeah. You know, you out there doing your thing. And started up just like you said you would. Yeah, man. You doing your thing.
What was our crew? So I appreciate you spending this hour with me, man. Focus on film. We got the premiere coming up, Dark Side of Beautiful, on the 23rd. You send me the information. I'll make sure I put it under this video.
I appreciate you, brother.
Get tickets. You know, the people you want to find them, that's Armondo King 76 on Instagram. That's ARMANDO KING 76 on Instagram, and then Armondo King on Facebook.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, brother. And if people want to find your other films, are most of these on Amazon or Tubi or?
Well, half of them on just on Tubi, I believe, and the other half is on Tubi and as well as Amazon Prime, like Love Story from the Streets, Rose Gold. That's on both Amazon Prime as well as Tubi. You got On the Run, Dennis Reed, up man, Predators.
Shout out to Dennis Reed, man. I was talking about him yesterday. I started with him. I did my first movie with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You don't know Dennis, DR2. But my man's name, Urban Cineplex, Urban Center. Shout out to Urban Cineplex, man. Will and Howard and Keith, man. When I say, man, them brothers, man, they see something in me and got faith in me. Every time they come to me, like they give me something like a different role. I'm playing MMA instructor. They got me. I played the shooter when I'm robbing the spot. That was Love Story from the Street. Then they the one did Rose Gold. Thomas Carter wrote that. He all the way in California. You know what
Man,
I'm saying?
you just got range though. That's what it
Yeah.
is. You got range. Yeah.
But I thank God that they seen it and not just seen it, but they acted on it. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
gave me the opportunity. I'm like in 5 movies. And what about what is it? What about your friend? That's called Denzel, Mr. Two L's dead. You know, I got a chance to work with him. That boy, that brother, young brother, killing the game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a chance to be his dead. Then I'm man, listen. I know it's almost time is over, man. So I just thank God, man, for all the opportunities, man.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Do you have any parting words for the people, man?
Keep God first, man. I know we say that as a cliche, but that's real, man. And have integrity. You know, a lot of times, man, we be who we think people want us to be. You know what I'm saying? So some of us on stage in real life,
Yeah.
be who you are in public and in the room all by yourself.
Yeah.
Be genuine. You know what I'm saying? Be genuine, man. And whatever you got coming, you stay focused, you stay on the right path, man, God gonna make it happen, man. I don't care who try to stop it, man. You ain't gotta be trying to be pressed and being somebody's crew. Just be you. If y'all click, y'all click. If y'all don't, y'all don't. Just be a good business person, man. Respect everybody. Respecting yourself first by being you, who you are. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be afraid to be you.
Yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely.
Hey, man, I appreciate you inviting me, brother. And for everybody that tapped in, man, salute, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Let's get it. You know my saying, get money.
Get money.
That ain't just for working out. It's whatever you trying to do in life. Just push. You might be your own encourager. You might be the only one in your corner. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell yourself to get money.
Get money.
You
Peace.
know it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
I appreciate y'all spending this time with me. Y'all go out, be the best version of yourself. Make sure that you make your people proud. Stay out of Target. And hey, be blessed. Peace.